Hey guys, it's Stacy, and today I'm here to do a winter reading recommendations video. I like winter, but I don't like winter. I like reading books in winter that make you just feel warm and cozy, and so these aren't really like contemporary books, but they make me feel warm and cozy because they're some of my favorites. So I'm just gonna get to it because I do have several here to show you. So the first two I have, they are companion books, and that is Furthermore and Witchwood by Tahara Mafi. Obviously this one is covered in like snow and it does take place in winter, but I feel like you should read this one before you read this one, or I don't think it makes much sense. But I love, like, Witchwood isn't my preferred out of these two, Furthermore is, but I love both of these. I love our main character Alice, and she is just so cute, and these are middle grade books and they're just so easy to read and I love them so much. I flew through these and I really want to reread Furthermore and probably this one as well because why not, but these just make me feel cozy because, well, I love them. And these are pretty popular. If you don't know, this book follows a girl who lives in a world full of color, but she is colorless and she is on a mission to find out why. And then this one follows a girl who is like a mortician, kinda, yeah, and Betty has made an appearance. Hello, boo. So the next one I have, teeters on like middle grade and YA, and that is A World Without Heroes by Brandon Mull. This is the first book in the Beyonders trilogy. This is one of my favorite series of all time. It is so amazing. It is a portal fantasy series about these two kids who end up in this world where there are no heroes. Everyone's pretty much a bad guy. The king is awful. And these books are just so amazing. I picked this one up on a whim in the Books A Million clearance section, and I'm so glad I did because, and these books I read at the time of my life when I really needed them and they mean so much to me. But these books are so much fun. The characters are so much fun. Brandon Mull is an amazing author. So if you've never read this, read it because it's great. And next I'm also going to recommend another one of my favorite series ever, and that is The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodmid. This is the first book in this series. I'm currently reading the third book and I'm taking my time because these books are amazing. These are a historical fiction type books set in the 1800s, I think, in London. And they're about a girl named Lady Helen who realizes she can see demons, and she joins this club called the Dark Days Club. And there is some badassery, badass females, very swoony love interests, a very well done love triangle, I think. I am someone who hates love triangles, but this one gets to me. I love it a lot. And the next one is also a fairly popular one, and that is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is also one of like the most like cozy books I've ever read, even though the ending fucking destroys me. This is a Queen of Hearts origin story, and it is so good, so good. Obviously, Queen of Hearts origin story, you know what's gonna happen towards the end, but I love Kath, the main character, so much. A lot of people don't, but I do. I love her, and the ending, I wish it didn't happen, but it had to happen for the story to be what it is, and it's great. And the next one is Winterspell by Claire Legrand. This book, I freaking love this book. I know a lot of people don't, and I understand why, but this is like a Nutcracker retelling about this girl who ends up in a different world as well. This is another like portal fantasy, and she is like, it is set in the in 1899, but I love this book so much. There is possible like bisexual, lesbian representation. It's a little bit, I think there should have been a second book because this first book makes it feel like there's queer baiting in it, but I enjoyed this book so much, and her sexual tension with a female character in here was spot on. And the last one I have is Legacy of Kings by Eleanor Herman. I haven't talked about this book in a hot minute, but this is a historical fiction book about Alexander the Great, but with magic. Eleanor Herman herself is like a historian, so I believe everything in these books are quite accurate. This is like true historical fiction and one of the really only historical fiction books I enjoy. But I really enjoy this series. I'm pretty sure I have a whole review on this book, but there are several different point of views. And it's a wild ride. Everything's gonna tie together. I need to read the 3rd book because there's gonna be a 4th book soon, I believe. But this book was just, I've never read anything like this. It's one of the most unique books I've ever read, and more people should read it because nobody talks about it, but it is really, really good. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you guys in another one. Bye!